Good morning. It is... What are you doing? Bella, what are you doing? It is a Tuesday morning. I am getting ready to run a few errands, but I wanted to check in with you guys really quickly. I got a little bit of reading done last night. I got probably like 5 or 10 pages read. Hello, madam. Before I went to sleep. Camera doesn't want to focus on me, camera wants to focus on my cat. But I have a few errands that I need to run this morning. I am going to put gas in my car because we have places to go tomorrow, and when we're leaving is kind of during rush hour, so I wanted to put gas in my car today. But the real reason why I'm going out is Bath & Body Works is having a sale, and I want to go and grab some candles. They have some of my favorite candles on sale right now for like $13 as opposed to like the $30 they normally charge for them. So I wanted to go do that, and that's a little bit a ways away from my house, so I need to do that as soon as possible. But that's going to be the plan for today. Other than that, I'm really just going to read and focus on reading and relaxing and just enjoying my days off. So that is what I am doing. I just wanted to update you guys really quickly before I left. So I'm back. That was a nightmare. Traffic was awful. I was at a stoplight and someone decided that they didn't want to be pulled up as far as they were, so they started backing up and they were driving this big ass truck. And they almost fucking hit me. I was quite upset. And then another guy speeding through the parking lot almost hit me too. But I wanted to show you guys what I got. The sale was, each 3-wick candle was like $12, and they had little candles which were 2 for $16. I, like, once a year will buy like a lot of Bath & Body Works candles, or maybe like once every 2 years, and it lasts me for a really long time. So because they had the sale and because I haven't bought them in so long, like a big order of them, I just wanted to get my next like 2-year order out of the way. So I want to show you guys what I got. So I got 2 of the little candles. This one is probably my favorite of all the ones that I got. I got Midnight Blue Citrus. It smells like juicy citrus, spring water, and mango. It smells really good. It's like a sweeter one. And then I got Iced Vanilla Woods, which smells like lavender, vanilla, and ebony wood. This one smells like vanilla, but it also smells like what I imagine going through the wardrobe to Narnia smells like. And then I got 4 of the big candles. The first one I got was Snowflakes and Citrus. I love, like love citrus scents. So this one is orange and lemon with mango. And it smells really fresh. Like, it's called Snowflakes and Citrus. I don't really get like a winter vibe from it, but like I said, I try to shop for all of the seasons just like once every couple of years or once a year. So I got that. And then I got 'Tis the Season, which smells like red apple, cinnamon, and cedarwood. This is the perfect winter candle for me. I love like cinnamon scents for fall and winter. They're my favorite, but I particularly love it for winter, so that's the one that I'm probably going to burn this season. And the next one I got is Winter Candy Apple. This smells like apples, pears, and oranges. Oh my god, it smells so fresh. I like the really sweet ones occasionally, but I prefer the like apple scented ones or the super like fresh smelling ones. And the last one I got I wasn't like super sure on, but it does smell a lot like Christmas. This is, let's see, cinnamon bark, cedar, juniper, and fresh pine. So the thing that you can smell the most is definitely the pine, but it has like an after smell of cinnamon, and it smells really delicious. So those are the candles that I got. They gave it to me in this big ass bag, and honestly I'm just looking at it like my husband's gonna come home and be like, what the fuck is that? But whatever, he'll get over it. Like I said, I do this like once every like 2 years. So I do have some new candles for this winter, and I really like the designs on the winter candles this year. I think they're actually super cute. I do keep the tops of these. Also, these candles, you can use them for a lot of different things after you burn them. If you actually like burn them all the way down or as far down as you can get them and then put them in the freezer upside down, the wax actually, you can take it out, or you can boil them, but I'd be really careful with boiling them because 1, it's kind of bad for your pans, and 2, you can shatter the glass. But I'm really excited to have these. I'm gonna put them with the rest of my candles. Today I am going to edit this vlog, get yesterday's vlog up, and then just read. I might play video games, I might read, I don't know. But that is the plan for this afternoon. I have had enough of driving around and dealing with people, and I got other stuff done that I needed to get done, so that's good enough for me. So I can just relax now. So that is what I'm going to do. I will check in with you guys when I have an update with how much I have read. Right now I'm actually probably going to go make myself some food. So I will see you guys in a little bit when I have read more of Strange the Dreamer. So I'm doing my final check-in for today. As you guys saw, I ran to the library and I wanted to show you guys what I got. But I also got book mail and I wanted to show you that. So first off, reading updates. What page am I on? I am on page 102. I'm going to read more of this tonight, but I wanted to wind down my evening now. We still have people over and it's been like a busy day kind of, in a way, kind of went grocery shopping. I had to go pick up lady things from the store, which is like my least favorite thing to do. But I am really liking the book. 100 pages in, a lot of things are starting to tie into the first one that I think I kind of forgot. I keep calling it Strange the Dreamer. I am reading Muse of Nightmares, not Strange the Dreamer. I am so sorry that for some friggin' reason I cannot get that in my head. But I'm sorry if you can hear people yelling. I wanted to show you guys the book that I got today. So as you guys know, I read I Hear the Sunspots Volume 1 and 2 like 2 or 3 months ago, I think, and Natalie from Pages and Panels actually turned me on to that series. I will leave her channel down below. If you guys want comic or manga recommendations, she's definitely your girl to go to. But I got I Hear the Sunspot Limit, finally. I think it's called, I don't know if it's Limit or Limitless or what, but I know nothing about this one. I'm trying to go into it completely blind because I want to just experience it. That sounded so stupid. But I didn't know a whole lot about the first one going into it, other than one of the main characters was deaf and there's a little bit of male-male romance in it. But I don't know anything about this one. I don't know what timeline it follows. I don't know if it's the same timeline before or after. I don't know if it is an alternate timeline. I don't know anything about it. But honestly, I'm so in love with the writing and I'm so in love with the authors that I literally don't care. Okay. Now, starting with a few books that I picked up that I have seen around but I know absolutely nothing about. The first one that I got is Pride by E.B. Zoboy, I think is how you say it. This is the retelling of a classic, I believe. If you know, let me know down below. Essentially, I just really wanted to support this author and pick up their book and just see what it's about. I love retellings, and the thing is, I don't like classic books. They're not my bag. I don't like them at all. And I wanted to read a modern day retelling of that. And that sounds friggin' awesome. The next one I got is a book that I think happens in Georgia? Yeah, in Atlanta. But this is about a girl who has magic weapons, hardcore fighting skills, monstrous creatures, and the dreamland known as Wonderland. So I'm assuming this is an Alice in Wonderland retelling and is a Blade So Black. This is by L.L. McKinney. And like I said, it's a modern day Alice in Wonderland retelling, I do believe. It sounds super freaking cool, and once again, this is a book that I've seen all over the place, wanted to read, I don't know anything about, but it's pretty short. It is a teen book. Yeah, it is a teen book, so I'm assuming YA. There's also an African-American book. Same with Pride. They have a whole African-American section of my library because we live in a predominantly African-American neighborhood. So I'm fortunate enough that in my library, there's an entire section for African-American literature. So it can be modern day stuff, it can be history-related stuff, it is comics, things like that. Which brings me to this comic, which I'm actually really excited to read. The main character is African-American. This is about, I'll read it to you. In a post-industrial desert wasteland, 15-year-old Botema suddenly develops the ability to astral project other planes while she sleeps. When she accidentally gets a young man hurt on a planet light years away, she must figure out a way to project back to save him. On her old world, back in her own body, Botema's parents have temporarily left her and her 13-year-old brother, Inatu, to make a living as salt shepherds. Left to their own devices, the siblings must flee across a dangerous desert where Inatu gets in trouble with a threatening cyborg bodyguard. While visiting amazing planets and encountering vibrant cultures, Botema must confront her mistakes and trust in her brother's help to navigate her newfound abilities. Inatu must learn to be confident in the decisions he makes as a young man to help himself and Botema survive on their own. This is what it looks like. It is beautiful, like absolutely beautiful. She is stunning, like, and her brother is a super cutie too. Like, they're just adorable. I'm really excited to read this. I love astral projection in comic books and pretty much in everything. I also really like the art style. It looks pretty clean, but it also looks like, my biggest problem with comic books is sometimes they look like they're always done on computers. I know they generally are, but I like to I like the look of something hand-drawn, so I like when they're a little bit rougher. My favorite comic book is Shudder. My other favorite comic book is The Woods, and both of those look like they are hand-drawn, although I imagine they're not. Now, the books that I went to the library for, because none of those books I went to the library for. The first one is a graphic novel of a book I read, 3 years ago, 4 years ago almost, and I loved it. Somebody actually recently mentioned the book to me and said that they thought that I would really like it if I hadn't already read it, but I had, but I found the graphic novel. It is American Gods by Neil Gaiman, P. Craig Russell, and Scott Hampton. I'm really excited to read this. I loved the story of American Gods, and I know they made it into a show. I haven't seen it yet. I don't even know if it's out yet, but I haven't seen it. And I wanted to pick up the graphic novel because I've just been loving graphic novels recently. And the next one I got is one that I'm not sure if I'm ready for. I'm actually going to make sure that I read volume 7 before I decide to read this, because that would be my life. Yes, okay, I have read volume 7. Oh, it'd be just like me to borrow a book that I haven't read. Okay, so it's Saga Volume 8. I also rented Volume 9. It's not in yet. I am 25th in line for the, like requesting the book or whatever. I'm really excited to read this. The last one left off on a horrible cliffhanger. Like, that book is really hard. If you are pregnant and you're reading the Saga series, just beware that Volume 7 has some pregnancy related trauma, and it was really hard to read. The next book that I have, I'm really excited for. It is The Backstagers Volume 2, The Show Must Go On. As you guys know, James Tynion, the author of The Woods, also wrote this, and I've fallen in love with what they do and wanted to pick up this, and I have to say, like, these boys are so adorable, but also I think that I just truly love both the story and the art. Art in comics is very important to me. This looks a little bit more cartoony and obviously done on a computer, but I still genuinely love it. So those are the books that I got from the library. That is going to be it for this vlog, because I need to edit this so that I can have it up for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to the mall, which we never do because I don't like retail and I don't like going to busy ass places during busy ass times of the day. So that's fun, but I'm gonna go do that and edit this and get ready for tomorrow. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you in tomorrow's.